Hello everyone, my name is Dare and welcome back to day 5 of learning HTML. This class we wanted to switch things up a bit, so we decided to give you guys a challenge. The name of the challenge is the Chain Challenge. For this challenge, your task is to link up the blogs you made in previous classes with your fellow classmates' blogs to essentially create a long chain of blogs that have a start and end point. The goal of this challenge is to demonstrate and gain a better understanding of the use of the A tag. A bonus would be to also build our communication and leadership skills. In order to complete this project successfully, you will need good communication skills between you and your group mates. The second thing you'll need is access to your solo learn blocks. You will also need the links to your solo learn blocks so you can use the A tag. And in order to use the A tag, you need knowledge on the A tag. Something else that is mandatory for this is the target attribute with the blank underscore in between the quotations. This is necessary in order for the challenge to work as intended. So I've created a quick example for you guys on what this would look like with your own code. So of course you need to press run in the executor. I've created an example of a random web page or blog. This of course would be where your own blog would be. You guys have to decide on who's starting and who's ending it. So of course we have the blog that would be in your case, and then we have the link to the next web page. So in this case I just put meet my friend B. When I press on this, notice how a new tab opens up and we see the code for B's page. We need to remember to click run so we can see the output of course, and then we can see B's web page. So of course, something very important is that it mentions the web page you're coming from, which in this case is A's web page, which is correct. We are coming from A's web page. And then it tells us to meet our friend C. So this link will take us to C's web page. Of course, it won't load up immediately because we have to press run. And we will see C's web page. It will mention that we have just visited B's web page, and it should take us to D's web page. So in this scenario, A is the starting point, and D would be the ending point. I have actually not created a link for D because I want you guys to use your own creativity and imagination to create what the endpoint should look like. Something else really important to note is that the start point and the end point, whatever blocks those are, should be unique from the rest in the middle. This is because the start point doesn't reference anything before, and everything in the middle should reference the page you visited right before you got to the page you're currently on. So if we remember in my example, when we were on C's page, it referenced that you had just visited B's web page. The endpoint, on the other hand, should mention every page you visited to get to where it is. So in my case, it would mention A, B, and C. So that's really all the info I have to give you. The due date of this challenge is Wednesday at the latest. If you're still wondering why it's called the Chain Challenge, this is because you're creating a long chain of blogs that link together. Thank you, and I hope you guys have fun.